Good afternoon, y'all. Oh my gosh, I am so tired. I went to Kohl's and spent 2.5 hours, I think. I really needed some time away from the house. And when I called Terry, he and the cat and the dog were doing fine. He made himself a sandwich for lunch. I want to tell you about what I've done in my refrigerator, and I'm not done yet. But here's another thing. Oh, I did get my little, can y'all see my little couch back there? Can you see her? I can't turn my thing, she'll fall off. Do you see how country that little love seat is? Man, oh man. It is, I mean, talk about early American. It's almost Pilgrim American, but not quite. But anyway, it's got, a few kind of little dirty places on it, but it's not really, really bad or anything. Thank you, sweetie. So Jerry, of course, the Emporium has one of those cleaners, so it'll clean up really good. Now, just as I suspected, see, I'm all giddy because I went to a little, retail therapy, which pretty much all of it's going back. I did get Terry a t-shirt, and I got him one of those insulated mugs to encourage him to drink more water. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, my little, how those little beds do. You lift up on it and then pull out, and it makes a little bed. And I knew, because I had seen those before back in the dark ages. They sold them with spring mattresses. I mean, oh my gosh, I'd rather sleep in the floor. I would. One of those spring mattresses is like torture. So that is gonna have to go. And I'll get some kind of little mattress to go in there that's, gonna be comfortable. But buying that little love seat like that really saved me a lot of money. Those things are not cheap, the new ones. And I was looking at futons, the click-clack things, and you push them up, and then you lay them back. They're not that comfortable either. You have the middle seam, and usually either the back or the seat will be plain, and the other one will have like poofiness to it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I kept looking at them because my living room really always driving me crazy. So we have this. Now I just have to measure and pray that I can find a mattress. If not, I'll get a piece of foam, not memory foam. I hate memory foam. But anyway, that's that. And but here's the thing. I wanted to ask y'all. Now, even though I'm gonna have that little love seat in the living room, which will help tremendously, but here's the problem. I cannot handle noise all the time. And even when Terry turns the TV down, It's like, oh my word. I'm gonna see if y'all can get a view of this water up here. I don't know if my camera's turned well enough or not, but maybe. People come down here and do like paddle boats and water things. Oh, I did this the last time I tried to show it to y'all. I turned it too early. Duh. Anyway, I'm not used to that. I don't like it. When I'm at home, I don't play music. I don't have the TV on. Y'all know I didn't have cable for a long time. I just don't watch TV. But even, if he's trying to be really considerate and he turns the sound way down, I can still and I take my hearing aids off and that helps a little bit, but then when he's talking to me, I can't hear him. So for both of us to spend the major part of the day from 7 until, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock, I can't do that. And a couple of times I have asked Terry, do you mind going in your room and watching TV? Now, see, I loved being in my room, but I don't have one anymore. So, and he loves that stinking recliner. Oh, my Lord have mercy, I hate that thing. It's giant, but it is very useful. So, that takes up almost as much as a small love seat. So I thought, how can I'm sorry, y'all. I woke up at 4:30 for some reason. How can we arrange things? Like yesterday afternoon, I was sitting on my bed because it's easier on my back. And so, I was trying to do something, and there's Terry and Mariah and wild Lily girl. I mean, she's got her certain times a day when she just goes spastic. She's so much fun to watch, y'all. But I just couldn't handle it. So I took my tablet and my phone and I went into Terry's room and I used that control and I raised his bed up, kind of at an angle. And I turned the TV on to CNN and I watched a little news and, I just can't be in the same room all day. And I don't think it has anything to do with Terry. I think it would be that way with anybody. I like being alone. Except for Lily or Miss Hazel. I would love for her to come and spend time with me. But, so, now this is what I thought, and it's probably a terrible idea. But it's either this or I am going to have to start asking Terry to spend at least 2 or 3 hours out of the day in his room. I have thought about moving his bed into the living room. And so he'd have his bed, which he never uses that part. He swears that he is or he does or he did. He does not. But I think he would be much more comfortable in the living room. So that just means, y'all, I'm just not going to have a living room. And it's like Jerry always says, who cares? Nobody sees it except us. And he is absolutely right. Stephanie and I do our visiting over the fence. And so do Leo and Maria and I. And occasionally Steph will come over and we'll sit at the table and have pizza or something, but not very often. Jerry is antisocial, so he does not ever come over and have a meal. Sometimes if he comes over later at night and he's been working at his mom's, he'll get in the fridge and make a sandwich. But, you know, that's it. Oh, poop. Oh, well. Anyway, so that's my thought. I love spending time in my room. It does not bother me at all. I'm very comfortable there. And that doesn't mean that if I made a little sitting bedroom in my room, that I can't go out and hang out in the living room with Jerry when I want to. If I want to watch semi trucks running off the road in the ice and the blizzards, I can do that. If I want to go watch semi trucks having big horrible wrecks on the freeway and the rescue coming to get them, I could do that. Now if I wanted to watch my honey bunny, the rifleman, I could go in there and do that. But I'm just thinking, I mean, I love my living room too. I just love my cottage, period. But, you know, I can fix my little room up. I do not enjoy going back there and sitting in the bedroom with Cherry's stuff in there. I don't enjoy that at all. I don't want to do that. So that's what I'm thinking, y'all. And I really want to try. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be in my room all the time. It's getting warmer now. I'll be outside some. I still have to cook and wash stinking dishes. Oh my gosh. But, you know, it's good. But I'm trying to figure out a workable solution for us so that we're both going to be as comfortable as we can be. And I know that he does not enjoy going to his room. He had to go the other day when I was decluttering the living room. I mean, around 5 o'clock, I just lost it. And I said, Terry, you have to go to your room because I've got to get some of this stuff out of the living room. I am about to freak out. I can't handle it. There was a little bookcase in there. There was the big cat tree in there. There was another table in there. And, oh my gosh, I took everything out that I could. Poor Lily, her cat tree is outside on the patio. But I'll get that all organized and fixed up. But, you know, that's my idea, y'all. Short of building another room on the house, that's about the best I can do. Now, my bedroom, even if I put my recliner in there, my rocker, and I had my little love seat, it would be as cozy as a bug in a rug, and I would enjoy it. So, that's what I'm thinking. he makes his bed almost every day. Now, I mean, it's not made like I would make it, but he does. He doesn't leave it all, everywhere. And we're shopping for him a new, like, comforter. And I need to change out my living room curtains. Y'all, those things have been up there and they're faded, and one set shorter than the other because I washed it. But I'm exhausted, y'all. Terry's getting a healthy starts or something like that, TV dinner for supper tonight. And I've got a bunch of chicken thighs, and I'm going to make some teriyaki chicken tomorrow. But we have to come up with a solution. I have gone out and sat in my van a couple of times, and I really don't mind doing that. But if I decided I wanted to watch CNN or something, I passed Taco Bell and I wanted a Pepsi so badly. I don't buy them anymore. I still crave them. But anyway, y'all, I have lost 4 or 5 pounds from eating real food. And I don't like it. But I cannot eat sweet stuff, and I can't have it in the house in front of Terry because he will try to find it when I leave the house. Like today, oh my gosh, I'm sure he's eaten all the fruit, which is okay, but we're trying to keep his glucose numbers down. But so I'm having to eat, eggs and oatmeal and cream of wheat sandwiches, and I'm having to cook stuff like pork chops. I made kind of a pork chop stew the other night in my Instant Pot. It looked really pretty, and he liked it. So anyway, y'all, that's what I'm thinking, and I'm going to try to not, rush into it. I have to leave my little love seat out on the patio for a day and scrub it really good with the shampooer and leave it out there so it can dry good, and bend that mattress up and take it to the dumpster because it's not dirty, but it is old. Do y'all know when they had that furniture? Look at it. Look at that. I love it. Okay, y'all, I'm exhausted. Hopefully I'll remember to upload these 2 videos. And I love you, and please be safe. Okay? Try to do something fun. Bye now.